wondered why stopping North Korea is so challenging? Well, wonder no more. Join us today as we dive into the mysterious world of North Korea, exploring the reasons why it seems like nobody can stop them. Let's rewind a bit to the 1940s. Korea was under Japanese rule during World War II. After liberation in 1945, Korea split into the north, occupied by the Soviet Union, and the south, occupied by the US. In 1950, North Korea, led by Kim, aimed to unify the peninsula, sparking a Korean War. The conflict ended in 1953 with a ceasefire, leaving Korea divided. South Korea thrived economically and democratically, while North Korea, under Kim's family, became isolated, focusing on developing weapons for regime protection. Understanding the Korean War's legacy is key to addressing present challenges with North Korea. One reason why North Korea is so tricky to deal with is where it sits on the map. It's sandwiched between China and South Korea, big and powerful neighbors. If anyone tries to mess with North Korea, it could cause a lot of problems for everyone around them. So they kind of found a way to keep things balanced and avoid getting into too much trouble. The leaders in North Korea are also really good at controlling how people think. They tell stories that make everyone proud to be from North Korea, even if life there is tough. North Korea doesn't like to depend on others. They want to do things on their own, which they call jeoch. Even though this makes life hard for the people living there, it is tough for other countries to change anything. North Korea keeps to itself and doesn't rely on the rest of the world. But what keeps people from trying to stop North Korea is their big army. It's one of the largest in the world, and they got some powerful weapons, including nuclear stuff. The fear of starting a big war stops other countries from trying to step in. North Korea's booming missile program in 2022. 2022 saw a significant increase in North Korea's missile testing activities, raising global security concerns. In 2022, while the world's attention was gripped by the events unfolding in Ukraine and Russia, another significant drama was unfolding on the other side of Eurasia, North Korea. The regime led by Kim Jong-un embarked on an unprecedented missile testing spree, firing over 90 missiles, including 8 classified as intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. One of these ICBM tests, conducted on March 24th, set a record by reaching an altitude of over 6,000 kilometers and a flight time of approximately 71 minutes. This test raised alarming concerns as it suggested that North Korea had developed a missile with the capability to strike targets at a range of around 15,000 kilometers, putting almost the entire world, excluding South America, within its reach. The implications were particularly troubling for the United States, as the entirety of its mainland now fell within the North Korean ICBM range. Yet this was not the only record-breaking missile launch in 2022. In October, North Korea shattered its own distance record by firing an intermediate-range ballistic missile over the Sea of Japan. With nearly 100 missiles fired in the past year, concerns mounted about North Korea's potential 7th nuclear weapons test. The regime's ability to deliver nuclear warheads on missiles was advancing rapidly. Beyond strategic nuclear weapons, North Korea's focus was shifting towards tactical nuclear weapons. Unlike strategic nuclear weapons, designed for long-range and city annihilation, tactical nuclear weapons are smaller, shorter range, and intended for limited military objectives on the battlefield. Tactical nuclear weapons offered the Kim regime a glimmer of hope. These weapons, being smaller and deployable by artillery, provide a means to address immediate threats on the peninsula. In a hypothetical scenario, North Korea could use tactical nuclear weapons to neutralize U.S. military bases and carriers in the region, creating a significant deterrent against intervention.
North Korea is a regime arming with missiles and weapons of mass destruction while starving its citizens. Iraq continues to flaunt its hostility toward America and to support terror. The Iraqi regime has plotted to develop anthrax and nerve gas and nuclear weapons, arming to threaten the peace of the world by seeking weapons of mass destruction. These regimes pose a grave and growing danger.
The acquisition of tactical nuclear weapons serves as a strategic move for North Korea. While the intent may not be to use these weapons, their presence creates a formidable barrier to any attempt to disarm the country or remove Kim from power. The regime aims to convey that such actions would come at an exorbitant cost, both in terms of lives and political consequences. These advancements highlight the rapid progress of North Korea's missile program and pose a serious threat to global security. Unlike many other nations, North Korea presents an additional challenge: unpredictability. While countries like the Soviet Union and China, despite their posturing, understood the consequences of a full-blown war, the same cannot be said for North Korea. The Kim regime seems willing to take extreme measures, even risking war, to ensure its survival. This unpredictable nature adds another layer of complexity, making it difficult to anticipate their actions and respond effectively. Adding to the complexity is the opaque nature of North Korea's internal affairs. The regime tightly controls information and access, making it difficult to assess internal political dynamics, economic vulnerabilities, and the true impact of international sanctions. Additionally, the regime's systematic human rights abuses and lack of fundamental freedoms raise ethical concerns and complicate diplomatic engagement. Beyond its nuclear and missile programs, North Korea also poses a threat in the cybersecurity domain. The regime has been linked to various cyber attacks, raising concerns about potential future attacks on critical infrastructure or attempts to disrupt international communication networks. Additionally, the possibility of North Korea expanding its nuclear and missile technology to other countries or non-state actors further escalates global security concerns. The issue of North Korea is a complex web of intertwined challenges, a potent mix of rapid military advancement, a dangerous nuclear program, an unpredictable regime, internal tensions, human rights concerns, and the potential for cyber warfare and proliferation. Addressing this situation effectively requires the international community to tread carefully, navigating a delicate balancing act. Finding a diplomatic solution that addresses the root causes of this volatile situation is crucial. This requires a unified and sustained effort from all, prioritizing dialogue and seeking peaceful avenues to prevent a devastating conflict and ensure a safer future for everyone involved. Remember, cooperation is the only winning strategy in a game with such high stakes. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.